What's up, everyone? The name is Shay, and I have a new video for you guys today for this Motivation Monday. And for this video, I want to talk about comparing yourself. And I think it's something that we all do. I do it. You guys all do it. We all do it. We all compare ourselves to somebody else. And I know the biggest thing a lot of people say is that you shouldn't compare yourself, but it's very difficult to do. And I feel like the reason why this is so difficult is the easiest culprit is social media. Now, for most of us, not all of us grew up with social media. I mean, for me, social media became a huge, big deal when MySpace came out in like 2005. And that's when most of us were obsessed with trying to get a top 8 and trying to get the best picture to put onto your social media profile was super difficult, where you either had to somehow fax a picture and put it onto your computer, or you had to use your cell phone camera, which wasn't the best. But anyway, before that, comparing yourself to somebody else or comparing yourself to your friend was kind of difficult to do because of the fact that, you had to physically see your friend a lot to be able to compare yourself to them or compare yourself to somebody else. Not only that, but you're only comparing yourself to those that were around you most of the time, or those that you kind of saw in your everyday life, whether it was at school or at work or wherever. But now with social media, you'll compare yourself to a celebrity who has no idea who you are, or you'll compare yourself to anybody that you see on the internet and you think their life is oh so perfect. And I know one of the main things that everyone always says is don't compare yourself, and always compare yourself to the person that you were before. Yeah, that's true. The only person that you should be competing with, the only person you should be comparing yourself to is the person that you were before. Whether this is the person that you were yesterday, last week, last month, 6 months ago, or even a year ago. Always compare yourself to that person before and see how much you have grown. Or even if you've regressed, think about why you have and try and get back to that person that you were before. I'll be honest, I was a completely different girl back in 2013 and 2014 compared to the girl that I am now today in 2017. But I have greatly changed from that girl I was in 2016. In 2016, I was a completely different person emotionally and physically, a lot from the time that I was in 2000 for me now. And I know it's very difficult to not compare yourself, but try not to compare yourself. And the biggest thing I've heard someone say is this YouTuber that I watch by the name of Lily Singh, and she put it very perfectly in one of her videos. Stop comparing your blooper reel to someone's highlight reel. Most of us on social media know this. Someone takes a picture of their car, and then you see the picture of their car and you compare yourself to that because you're like, man, I don't have that car that they have, or I don't have that house that they have, or I don't have the family that they have. But you also don't see the struggle behind that. You don't see that the family that you think looks oh so perfect on Instagram or Facebook is probably struggling with some very serious issues behind the scenes that none of us know about. You see that very nice car that person has? Yeah, it's a nice car, but you never know the struggle they went through in trying to get it. You don't know that their car note is like $300-400 a month and they can barely afford it, but they want that car for one reason only, and that's to show off on social media. Or that house that person has, yeah, it looks all nice, but you also don't realize that the energy bill and the water bill are so expensive that the person's trying to figure out how they're going to pay for it every month. We don't see that. Once again, you're comparing the things people want you to see. The ideal life that people have on social media is never the real life you see behind the scenes. Even for me, you see the selfie picture that people post on social media with all the filters, and you think, oh my God, that girl is so pretty, or that guy is so handsome. But you never know that all the filters they're putting on there, or the fact that that was the 200th picture selfie that they took before they finally feel like they got it right. So yeah, don't compare yourself, because the only thing you're going to do is drive yourself nuts, because you're never going to be like the people that you see on social media. You're never going to be like your friends. You're never going to be like your family. And there's a reason for that. You're an individual. Stay that individual. If you were meant to be like somebody else, then you would have been made to be like that person, but you were made you for a reason. Always remember that. Always remember that you were made you for a reason, not for any other reason. You weren't made you to be like other people. You were made to be unique. Always remember that. So compare yourself to the you of yesterday, not to the person that you see on social media, or even to someone that you see in your real life, because you never know what really goes on behind closed doors. And if you're someone who looks at the person that you were a couple of years ago and you realize that you've changed so much and you don't believe it's for the better, then think about why you changed like that, and go back and think about what was going on in your life that made you so strong. What was going on in your life that made you so confident, that made you so secure in your life? And think about how you can get back to that. So that's my video for today. I'm trying to make these a little bit shorter, but that's my video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope this is something to get you guys through the week. So definitely remember, compare yourself to yourself. Compare you to you, not to anybody else, because you know what's going on in your life and you know how you can change it, but you don't know what's going on in somebody else's. So sometimes you may not want to emulate those that you see. Yeah. So that's my video. So yeah, I have another video out for you guys next Monday, and I have a next video on this channel will actually be on Wednesday, another one on Saturday, but another Motivation Monday will be out next week. Also, feel free to comment down below any specific topics you would like me to talk about, because I have a lot of them. All right.